Hey, what's up? Andrew Gouche here with my man Jon Liebman. You guys check out my interviews and a lot of other cool stuff on forbassplayersonly.com. Andrew Gouche. That's me.
Hi everyone, Jon Liebman here. You're watching forbassplayersonly.com. Today we are here with the one and only Andrew Gouche. How you doing, Andrew?
Very good, sir. Thank you.
It's good to catch up with you. It's been a few years since we last talked.
Yep.
And I know that you've been busy doing this, that, and the other.
Yeah,
since we last
a lot has changed since the last time we talked.
Well, what has changed? Bring us up to date on what's happening.
Last time we talked, I was with Chaka Khan, our musical director, and since then, for the last 2 years, I've been working with Prince, which has really been a really cool experience. I have a lot of respect for him and his music, but it's just pretty awesome to be around him and see how he creates the stuff that he does. It's pretty awesome.
I've heard a lot of things like that said about him. We interviewed Rhonda Smith last year, and also Nick West.
Yeah.
And they both, boy, I thought I knew how to do this particular technique or this particular. And Prince just said, "Hey, let me show you something," and they were blown away. You had a similar experience?
Well, the cool thing for me is that Prince saw me playing with Chaka, and he dug what I was doing. Which is literally eons away from what he does. Not to detract from what he does, because what he does, nobody does like him. So he got me because he wanted what I do, which was very flattering, for him to even look at me like that, And it's pretty much it's been me being Andrew Gouche, but in the confines of the music, because at the end of the day, the songs are still the songs, but he allows me every once in a while to really just be myself, which is really cool.
Well, can I call you Prince Andrew now?
No.
Okay. Well, then I won't.
No. But it's an honor to be there. It's really, really cool. A lot of fun. It's challenging because his work ethic is just crazy. Yeah, that's what he never gets tired. So you aren't allowed to be tired, So
it's interesting how people describe him in all the same ways.
Yeah, but but the one thing I appreciate most about him is his love for music. He's a music lover, and he appreciates talent, and the band is incredible. We have 11 horn players. Wow. 2 guitar players, bass, drums, and keys, and 3 background singers. So it's really incredible, and it's incredible to see it all come together. And the cool thing is to watch him create, because he sees what it's gonna be, and then he gives it to us, and then to actually see it manifest is crazy. So it's been really, really cool.
That's great. Yeah. Tell me about your equipment.
Well, I just recently switched after 8 years. With another company, I switched to TechAmp, which is a German amplifier company, and it's literally the best equipment that I've ever used, and it's just amazing. I didn't think that my bass could sound any better, and it does with this. It makes me, I sit there at home a lot of times, and I can just sit and play all day. So TechAmp is my amp company that I'm absolutely in love with. MTD, everybody knows I'm MTD.
MTD.
I actually coined the slogan MTD for life, which, I named the song that Mike wanted to put on his original website. And the song that was on there, I called it MTD for life, and then we just started saying MTD for life, and it's slogans, t-shirts. There's actually an MTD for life website now, so.
Tell me about the bass.
Since I've talked to you, I have my own signature bass, which is really an honor because Mike has never done a signature bass.
Mike Tobias.
Yes. And he actually reached out to me and told me he wanted to do a signature bass for me. And we got together and talked. I'm not technical at all, so I tell people all the time, Mike knows my sound and he makes it. And I told him how I wanted it to sound, and he made it. The only thing I picked was the color.
What color did you pick?
It's like a plum color, wine plum, and it has a Purple Heart fingerboard. And that's what I can tell people when they ask me the specs on the bass. So don't ask me the specs because I don't know. I just know it has a Purple Heart fingerboard. And it's my favorite instrument. I got a lot of MTDs with this signature bass. It plays like no other. The neck is thinner. I had him make the neck a little bit thinner than he normally does. And everybody that picks it up is in love with it.
And it comes in 4, 5, and 6 strings?
4, 5, and 6. So whatever you play, he can make it.
What else is keeping you busy, Andrew?
Well, I'm finally, after all this time, finishing my very first record. I'm old school, so I don't say CD, I say record. I'm doing my first record. I'm really, really proud of it. It's got some cool stuff on it. I think people are gonna dig it when they hear it, because what it is, excuse me, it's me, you know. Somebody said, well, is it jazz? Yes. Is it R&B? Yes. Is it gospel? Yes, because that's what I am. You know? So it's a piece of who I am, like bits and pieces.
Do you have a title for it yet?
Actually, I changed a few times, but there's a story that I tell people. When I first started, I started out playing in church. And years ago, I started in the 70s. And there were a few times that I went to churches, and churches, they actually told me that we don't need a bass because the organ player can play bass on the pedals. That's how long I've been playing. And so I actually wrote a song called We Don't Need No Bass. And I think that's what I'm gonna call the record. We Don't Need No Bass.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who else is on it?
Well, I mean, I didn't really feel the need to bring other people on my record. A lot of my friends are incredible players that I play with on my record. The only famous name on my record is gospel singer Fred Hammond, because I did one of his old songs. I did an instrumental version of it, and he came and sung it, which is really, really cool. But other than that, it's me and my boys.
How about the future? What else would you like to do that you haven't already accomplished?
Well, I'm at a point where I'm really wanting to play my own music. Every experience that I've had musically, I'm very grateful for all the gigs and all that stuff. But I've never gone out there and played my own music. And so that's what I'm looking to do.
Well, we'll look forward to that.
Thank you.
Last question. I don't remember if I asked you this last time around. What would you be if you were not a bass player? Something outside of music.
Well, literally, when I was 17 years old, I said it. I'm going to either make it as a bass player or I'm going to be a bum. There was never a plan B.
Which is more fun?
Well, I don't want to be a bum. So I've been pretty blessed, you know, playing bass. And I mean, obviously, if I had to do something else, I would do it. But I didn't have another plan. It was bass or nothing for me.
Bass or nothing.
And 35 years later, I'm still playing the bass. You know, so.
Well, hope you'll be playing for another 35 and beyond that as well.
Yeah, me too.
Andrew Gouche.
Thank you, man.
Gouche. Yes, great catching up with you. Let's not wait so long before we do it again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm Jon Liebman. You're watching for BassPlayersOnly.com.
Peace.